This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Zeo Green, SPD Pink, and Dino Thunder Blue Rangers. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that all three figures are showcased in that standard Lightning Collection window box packaging. Turning all the boxes around, we can see some really great images of the figures. So with the boxes out of the way, let's crack these figures open and let them breathe. Alright guys, now let's check out this newest wave of Power Ranger figures. Now I didn't pick up the Lost Galaxy Red Ranger as I already have that. And one of my biggest complaints about the Lightning Collection is that they're already reissuing figures fairly quickly with this line. And I get that in some ways, but I feel like they're making us buy the same figure twice on multiple occasions already, and for a line that's still fairly new, I just don't like doing that. So I think that's ridiculous. You know, they're going to include one extra accessory or whatever it may be. I am not a fan of that, so that's why I only picked up these three right here, because these are the only characters that I didn't have yet, and they hadn't made yet. So here we go. I'm going to start off with the Dino Thunder Blue Ranger. I am so happy to start working on more members of the Dino Thunder team. Always such a cool team. I love the suits. The blue is really, really nice. The white, for the most part, came out pretty clean on all the little diamonds of the suit. I think look really, really nice. I do wish these peg holes were painted over with white. I get what they do to have blue underneath, so it looks a little more natural. But for the outside, I wish they would at least paint them or dual inject them with the different colors. The morph right here is painted just done in a white. I wish that was a little more painted too. I wish that had more detail. The golds look really nice, symbol on the chest. Absolutely love the helmet. The Dino Thunder helmets are so rad in my opinion. Really dig that Triceratops looking head right there. The gold and all that, again, throughout the suit looks really cool, so I love that. Also, I'm not going to be showing articulation, so just a heads up, because, you know, I've shown articulation on all the videos for my Power Ranger reviews. If you have any of the male or female figures, they're all exactly the same, so there's no real point in showing the exact same articulation, unless there's a different type of figure with different types of armor, but they all share pretty much the same buck, so there's really no need for it. So let's check out his accessories now. So you can see that he does have his blaster right there at his side, which I do love. We've seen that before with the other figures from Dino Thunder. I believe Dino Thunder Red. We also have it in its saber form like so, which I do love. We also do get interchangeable hands, some more open palm hands and things like that. Same thing with this side, some more posing hands, which are really cool. We also do get this effect piece that we've seen before, really nice blue effect with little sparkles in it. You can attach this, there's a little spot right there you can attach on the tip of the blade, and I love the fact that Hasbro is giving us effect pieces with pretty much every figure. I think that's so important, very cool, so I love that. We also do get an unhelmeted head, which I think looks really nice. I think Hasbro did a really good job with this one. Not all of their unhelmeted heads are great, to be honest with you, but I definitely think this is one of the better ones. I do think it looks like the actor. The paint with the lips and the eyes all look super clean, so I love that. But easily my favorite accessory is going to be the shield right here. I freaking love this, man. I was very curious if they're going to actually give us a shield, because it's kind of a big accessory. And, you know, Hasbro has kind of skimped on us here and there in the past. So this is really cool. I love the paint-ups. The white and the gold all came out really clean. This actually does protrude like that, so it comes out like so. So I think that's really awesome too. And now how this goes on, pretty easy. You just stick the arm like so, kind of wrap it in there like that, and then kind of clip it on so it holds on there like so, and it stays on there very well. That is not going anywhere. But man, that is a sweet accessory. I think Hasbro did such a great job with that. I'm really liking the fact that they even included it. So I think this is a great figure. Moving on to SPD Pink. I love the fact that we're getting more SPD characters. That's one of my favorite teams. I know it was a very popular team. I love the suits. I love the asymmetry of the colors with the pink on this side and the black sleeve on that side with the number printed on there. I think it looks so cool. The paint apps of like the SPD right there and the badge symbol right there looks so clean. I really dig that. The pink through and through looks very bright and vibrant. Loving the silver and the blacks around the white, all looks very nicely done. I really like that. The helmets are some of my favorite helmets. I just think they look so cool. The visors always had this really nice aerodynamic shapes to them with the symbol on there, silver, the blacks, the reds, all look fairly nice. So I love that, man. It looks really, really good. I think this is a beautiful looking figure. Now moving on to her accessories. You can see we do got her sidearms right here, which is that little like blaster trigger gun thing. I forgot what it's called. This thing. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just put that in her hand like so, with the trigger finger like that, so she can hold that like so. We also do got her like baton weapon right here in its shortened form. And now I was thinking if maybe you guys can help me out because I was trying to figure it out. It seems like it has a little peg right here. Does it plug into something? For the life of me, I cannot remember. So if you guys know, let me know, or am I just tripping out and that's just the design? I have no clue. So again, feel free to let me know. I'm probably just overthinking it. We also do have it in its extended form like this, which I love. I think it's so cool. And either one of these you can plug onto the actual blaster like so, or I should do it like this actually. Boom, like that fits perfectly. So I love that right there. I think it's so cool that they're giving us those little features in a lot of these figures where you can combine weapons and attachments and things like that. It's so rad. So that's super well done, man. So I love that. We also, of course, get the other interchangeable hands with her. You get a fisted hand, and you get this more open palm hand, which is really nice. But we also do get the SPD morpher like this, or badge, whatever you want to call it. And now this hand is meant to hold this particular accessory, but it's very tricky. It does not hold in there like I would like I did with the, I believe the Red Ranger held his pretty good. This one does not. You have to really do like a balancing act, or use maybe some sticky tack. But you can do it, it's just not as great. And look at that, now it's actually working fairly good, so I'm just completely full of it. Go ahead and prove me wrong on camera, it's totally fine. But still, I do love that. Now the last accessory with her is going to be the unhelmeted head. Now this one, okay, it's not perfect. I don't think it's terrible. I do have a little blemish right there on the cheek, but I do love the hair. The hair looks really, really good. I know this actress very well. I actually had a crush on her for so long, even before she was on SPD. So for me, I'm very well aware of what her face looks like, and that is not great. Not terrible. I've seen a lot worse from Lightning Collection, but that is by no means one of their better ones. It's still okay, and I think it works out okay. So it's cool. I'm happy with it. I'm not. I don't know, man. What do you want me to say? Again, they are hit and miss sometimes with Hasbro when it comes to their unhelmeted unhelmeted heads. Excuse me. But still, I think it's cool. I like it. And overall, just really excited to have another SPD character in the collection. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that she does come with an effect piece as well. A nice pink blast effect with little glitter sparkles in it. And you can attach that to pretty much any of the accessories, like the little saber like that. So you got a really cool effect like so. So I love that a lot. But moving on to my boy right here. Oh my god, I'm so happy to finally have this. Something about Zeo, man. It's my favorite Ranger team. And I've always been a big fan of Zeo Green for some reason. Adam was just such a cool character on the Zeo team for me. I don't know what it was, but he just stood out to me. So he's definitely one of my favorite Rangers of all time. And I'm just really glad to get this in the Lightning Collection. I think he looks so good, dude. The helmet came out great with that simple rectangle line for the visor. Looks really good. The white all throughout looks really nice. I love that. The gold looks fairly vibrant for the most part. I really dig that a lot. I love the little symbol right there on the belt, all looking really clean. So this just looks really good, man. And again, Zeo's my favorite team. I'm all about having every member, so the quicker they can crank out Zeo, the better, because I need that whole team so badly. So moving on to his accessories here, you can see that we do get the saber like so, which is really nice. I do like that a lot. One of my biggest complaints though with this is that it doesn't come in the collapsed form, because you're supposed to be able to collapse it into the holster right here instead of having the full extended blade. That's nitpicky, I guess, but it still is a complaint of mine that I wish, because it's still a little weird having this fully extended saber coming out of there. So, not a big deal. I can get over it. We also do get his blaster right here, which is really nice. I'm going to put this on like so, and that looks really good too. I think that looks really nice. The paint apps on that are really good. The white, the black, the gold, the red. I mean, they did some good detail on that, so I'm really happy about that. He also does come with an effect piece right here for his blaster, which I think looks really cool too. That looks awesome, man. I think they did such a great job with that. Again, always love that Lightning Collection gives us effects for pretty much every figure. I think that's so cool. One of my favorite things about this entire line. So I'm going to pop that off right there, take that off, and put that back in his holster like so. All right, so we also do get extra hands for him. You got a closed-fisted hand for the left side and a closed-fisted hand for the right side, as well as these two gripping hands and trigger finger hands like so. So I love that. We also do get an unhelmeted head with this one. Now, here's the thing with this one. I personally think this is definitely one of the better ones that has come from Hasbro. I think this looks a lot like the actor. Isn't perfect by no means, but I do think it looks really good. The hair looks really nice. The brow, the lips can probably go a little lighter on that paint, but it's not terrible. Again, the hair just looks great. I love the little earring on this side right there. So I think this is definitely one of the better heads to come from the Lightning Collection. Again, I've seen some pretty bad ones. This is definitely not in that category of terrible heads, in my opinion, so I love that. Then easily, my favorite accessories, he actually comes with his axes. Now, here's the thing. These look fairly good for the most part, the green, silver, and the gold. There's little paint smudging here and there you can kind of see. They're not perfect, but the thing is, he still comes with him. Unlike Zeo Blue, who was supposed to come with his Tom Fuzz, and they showed him to us, but didn't get him in the final product, he actually comes with his axes, so I freaking love that. Now, here's the thing. These axes are looking really cool. The handles are ridiculously big for the hands, so you really have to squeeze them to get him in there, and he will hold on to them nice and tight, so I love that. I just love the fact that we even got him, so that's really cool. But because these handles are so big, it's really stretching out the fingers. So if I want to like put in the sword here, it doesn't hold in all that well, and I've noticed I've had to like push these fingers in to really get them formed back in so it could hold the saber better. But once I had these on for like a good while, it really stretches out that grip, and he can't hold on to the sword all that much, which is not a big deal, I guess, because I'm going to pose him with the axes, and the trigger finger hand holding the gun still works pretty good, so it's a minor complaint, just something I noticed, but again, I'm just super stoked that he even comes with them, because man, this just makes me realize I want the Zeo Blue with the Tom Fuzz, man, and I already know what's going to happen. Hasbro's going to re-release Zeo Blue in some kind of 2-pack, and then he's going to come with the Tom Fuzz. Now I got to buy a whole 2-pack just to get those accessories when he should have came with them in the first place. I already know what's going to happen, but still, this guy looks great. Again, Zeo Green is one of my favorite Rangers, and I'm just so happy with this action figure. So for a quick size comparison, here they are sitting next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and McFarlane Batman figure. Also for comparison, here's Dino Thunder Blue sitting next to the other Dino Thunder figures from the Lightning Collection. And for even more comparison, here is SPD Pink sitting next to all the other SPD figures from the Lightning Collection so far. And for even more comparison, here's Zeo Green standing next to all the other Zeo Rangers that we have so far. And just for fun, here they are with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Zeo Green, SPD Pink, and Dino Thunder Blue Rangers. Now overall, I think all three of these came out really good. I really do like the unhelmeted heads. In my opinion, they are some of the better ones, and trust me, we've seen way worse from Hasbro, and these are actually pretty decent. Always love the articulation. Again, I didn't show it in the video, but it's the same if you have any of these Power Rangers, you know what to expect. But I think the biggest thing for me is the accessories and interchangeable parts are all so well done, and I love that. I love that every Power Ranger figure comes with an effect piece, which I think is really cool. I love the shield that came with Dino Blue here. That's an accessory that I didn't think we would get, but he has it, and I think Hasbro did a great job with it. But I think the biggest thing that I'm excited about is the fact that Zeo Green actually comes with his axes. Considering that Zeo Blue didn't come with his Tonfas, that was a real miss for me, for a lot of fans of Zeo. So again, I'm pretty sure that at some point Hasbro's just going to re-release that figure with the Tonfas in a 2-pack, and they're going to try and make us buy that figure all over again, which I think is ridiculous. But still, Zeo Green comes with his weapons. Even though the handles are a little too big for the hands in my opinion, I still am so happy that he actually has them. And man, SPD Pink, SPD is such a great team. I'm always loving building the ranks of that team. And again, I've always loved that actress. I think she's so cool. And again, all three of these are just so rad. And in my opinion, you will love them for your Lightning collection. And then definitely a must get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.